Hello, 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 everyone. I'm Doc Hogg, and welcome to a new feature of Comics and Variety called C&V Midday. This is going to be something I'm going to do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometime between noon and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And it is going to be something of a relatively short broadcast, not much more than half an hour, and probably not much more than 15 minutes on most days. I'm going to talk about comics-related news and maybe non-comics related news. Also going to review some comic books and pretty much whatever else happens to be sticking in my craw on that particular day. Alrighty, couple of quick things. Let me share the screen here. Okay, first up, is my comic book, Tilt 2. You can still sign up. We will be going live about 2 weeks from today. Right now, looks like I'm going to be on Red Gaze, R-G-A-Z-E, his program sometime Monday evening, where I will launch it live. But that means you have 2 weeks to sign up and still get a free Tilt magnet with your purchase. I have already ordered and received the magnets. Do I have enough to cover? Will I have enough to cover all the signups? Well, I don't know, but make me sweat. Give me some anxiety. That would be good anxiety to have. Also, tomorrow evening around 8 p.m., as always on this channel, we will have Indie Comics Stream. We will be discussing, let's see, Grim Reaper 2 by John Gallagher and Carla Tornielli. And also, we will have Luke Stone on to be talking about his comic book Hybrids. And he has less than 2 weeks left now and is 93% of the way to his flexible goal, a very reasonable goal of 5,000. So do get him, show up tomorrow and tomorrow evening, and do get him the rest of the way. Also, we will be having my lovely colorist, Lenore King. She will be coloring a page tomorrow on Indie Comic Stream. So do show up for that. All right. Also, we are going to be talking today about The Boys, yes, and I am obviously in the wrong viewer at the moment, but that's okay. We'll get that fixed. Yes, this is right. This is something I saw on Clint Stoker's channel, Sweetcast, and before I get to that, let's see, his comic book Fatal, which obviously does not need any help, but nevertheless, I have backed this. It looks, the art looks fantastic. The story looks very, very good. And he does not disappoint. Downcast was a really good comic book, and we'll be reviewing Downcast 2 on Indie Comic Stream in the near future. But yeah, do back Fatal if you can. The link to that is in the description below, along with a link to the sign-up page for Tilt 2 and a link to this, which, as I noted, I saw on his show. There's a link to this episode of Sweetcast in the description below. But here was something, and I went and this Danny Gay DeLorean, Danny Gay DeLorean. Okay, went and got their went to their Twitter feed and found the actual tweet, and just want to read it here, and won't take much time on this. But so just to make it clear, if people feel attacked, the reason why some people are actively not okay with wishing Donald Trump recovery is because for a lot of us, there's no version of his existence that isn't an active danger to us. Well, first of all, I don't think people are feeling attacked if you don't wish Donald Trump a good recovery. I think we are maybe offended by it, or maybe a little outraged by it, or actually kind of feel sorry for you if your life is that pathetic that you have to wish you can't, wish someone you disagree with a speedy recovery. But beyond that, what is this no version of his existence that isn't an active danger to us? Are you kidding me? I mean, how in any way has Trump been a danger to anyone other than maybe the Secret Service people that he might have exposed to COVID yesterday? Other than that, and you're assuming Mr. Danny Gay DeLorean here isn't going to be up close and personal with Trump anytime soon. There's no risk of him getting COVID from Trump. What active danger has Trump put him in? I mean, you saw all of this, and it's just obviously this Trump derangement syndrome just never seems to go away. There are just people who seem to be cowering in the basement or a closet because of Donald Trump. But he's been president now 3 years and about 9 months almost. What has he done that's put anyone in any U.S. citizen in active danger, other than maybe a military thing here and there, which is part of what he's supposed to do? What exactly has he done that's put you in any peril at all? I mean, has he sent out a bunch of jackbooted thugs to break down your door? No. Has he, I don't know, poisoned your water or something? I mean, he hasn't done any of that. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let me just say to all the folks out there who are still deathly scared of Trump, get over it. Grow up. All right. If you're running around and just, you believe that his existence is an active danger to you, there's this thing called life. And you're just doing it wrong. All right. I mean, just, it's time, folks. Get some help. All righty. Let's move on from that and move over to the boys. Real quick here. Bring that back. But then we will go to the boys. I reviewed the boys on Comics and Variety about 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago now. And this is what I said at the time.
Fucking yellow bastard.
So the one person who stands up for individualism and against identity politics is a racist. Oh boy. Now, that doesn't mean they are going to portray conservative ideas as racist. After all, Starlight says that she agrees with Stormfront, and Starlight is not a racist. So we'll see how this plays out. But at this point, I'm not very optimistic.
Let's talk hashtag.
So how has it played out? Well, let's go to episode 7. I started watching this yesterday evening. Haven't finished it yet, but got far enough along to see a few parts here. And I don't... let's see here. Where was it? Right around... Here is a scene that I wonder...
No, it's up to us. We have to make our voices heard. That is why there's a list.
Okay, this is this guy here is an incel, involuntary celibate, on the off chance you don't know the lingo, but if you're watching this, you probably do. And this is he's listening to the character Stormfront talk about fighting against all these illegal supers, these super villain invaders. Invaders, huh? What is that referring to? I don't know. This show sometimes is just too subtle for me. But at any rate, let's go forward, shall we?
I am counting on you to show us the way. Don't let me down.
Oof. I saw the light in your eyes. Just take the money. You one of them? You fucking supervillain?
What?
Are you bulletproof, motherfucker?
No, please, I have a family, please.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Look, I told you Stormfront gave the orders. I just executed. No.
So, what particular idea are they trying to get across there? I don't know. It's so subtle. But let's move forward, shall we, with this scene here and see if we can figure out what message they're trying to send.
Hey! What's up? How you guys doing on there? Good to see you. Hey, do me a favor. Who's the real heroes? You are.
I just want to be clear. No one condones the tragic shooting at the convenience store. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Kuldeep Singh's family. And we are making a donation to Samaritan's Embrace in his name.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers. But that doesn't change facts. This used to be a beautiful country. Remember? One nation under God. Remember? Right before these godless, inhuman supervillains started pouring across our borders and dragging us down into their mud.
What do SJWs like Victoria Newman want us to do? Just let him in and give him a cup of iced tea? And then punish us for trying to stop them.
That's right.
Has there ever been anyone in history more persecuted just for trying to protect their own? We are at war. We need more Compound V.
Absolutely.
We need more soup.
We need more superheroes. Now, I've always been honest with you. You know that. And I got to be honest with you now. Brings me no pleasure to tell you this, but we also had a
Alrighty.
mole in the 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure what message they're sending there. Like I said, very, very subtle. I love the subtlety of this show. But let's go back to toward the end of episode 6, shall we? And let's take a quick look at that and see if that can shed a little more light on our predicament, shall we say?
Yeah, right. Yo, close stitch, but Huey's open.
Important man in the room.
Here we go.
Say you.
Heinrich Himmler. He was a lovely dancer. And that's Goebbels. And the most important man in the room.
Frederick fought.
He gave me the first successful V injection. He taught me everything. And then we fell in love, and he gave me a daughter. He made me. And his genius made you. Frederick didn't care about all the fans or stardom or any of that shallow bullshit. We are in a war for the culture. The other races are grinding us down and taking what is rightfully ours, but we can fight back with an army of supermen, millions strong. Because that is Vought's true destiny. And you will be the man who will lead us.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to admit, this show is just very subtle. It's just there's so many layers here to unpack. But I'm getting the sense that kind of what they're saying, maybe perhaps, is that it's Nazis behind all of the soups and Vought and the company Vought and all of that stuff, which I guess is bad. Yeah, Nazis are definitely bad. And then it has something to do with invaders, supervillains coming across borders, and I'm not sure what they're saying there either. But my guess is it has something to do with something going on in our country right now, and the ideas behind whatever's going on in our country right now, and the ideas behind that are driving it, and it's all bad. So, at any rate, if you can manage to break through the layers and layers of complexity there, if you understand the very subtle message there, if you're getting it, please let me know in the comments below. All righty, let's wrap this up with a little bit of fun here. This was from our good friend and just thoroughly rational actor Sean Penn. I like presidents who don't get COVID. And Cam replied, I like actors who aren't domestic abusers. Okay, I think that's all for today. Let me just wrap up here real quick. Again, my comic book Tilt 2 is the sign-up page is still live. If you sign up before we launch, which we will launch in 2 weeks, you'll get a free Tilt magnet with your purchase. Also, tomorrow we will be having Indie Comic Stream number 2. We will be reviewing Grim Reaper Part 2. Also, Luke Stone will be on there to talk about his campaign Hybrids. And Lenore will be on to color a page of Tilt. And then finally, just to mention real quick, Clint Stoker, his campaign Fatal has less than 2 weeks left. I've backed it. I would encourage you to do the same. All righty. Thank you so much for stopping on by, and I will see you again on Wednesday.